In the Bible, Satan is first introduced as a serpent in the Garden of Eden, tempting Adam and Eve to disobey God by eating from the tree of knowledge. He is then portrayed as a tempter and an accuser, seeking to lead people away from God and towards sin. One of the most well-known stories about Satan and Jesus is the temptation of Jesus in the wilderness. After Jesus was baptized by John the Baptist, he was led by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. Satan tempts Jesus 3 times, first by suggesting that Jesus turn stones into bread, second by suggesting that Jesus jump from the pinnacle of the temple and be saved by the angels, and third by offering Jesus all the kingdoms of the world if Jesus will worship him. In each case, Jesus responds to Satan's temptations by quoting scripture saying, "Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God." Matthew 4:4. Again, it is written, "You shall not put the Lord your God to the test." Matthew 4:7. Begone, Satan. For it is written, "You shall worship the Lord your God, and him only shall you serve." Matthew 4:10. These stories teach us that Satan is a powerful enemy who seeks to lead us away from God, but through faith and the power of scripture, we can resist his temptations and remain faithful to God. Jesus teaches us that Satan's power comes from our own weakness, and that through faith in God and obedience to his word, we can overcome Satan's temptations. In addition, Satan is also portrayed as the ruler of hell and the embodiment of evil. He is often depicted as the enemy of God and humanity, and his ultimate fate is to be cast into the lake of fire. In the New Testament, Jesus is also described as having defeated Satan and his powers through his death and resurrection. In this way, Jesus' lesson on Satan is one of resistance, faith, and obedience. We must resist Satan's temptations, remain faithful to God, and obey his word in order to overcome Satan's power and ultimately be saved from eternal punishment. In conclusion, Satan is portrayed in the Bible as a powerful enemy of God and humanity, but Jesus teaches us that through faith, obedience, and resistance we can overcome his temptations and ultimately be saved from eternal punishment. Jesus' lesson on Satan is one of the most powerful teachings of the Bible and one that continues to inspire and guide Christians today.